Good morning, guys. So, you're ready to do your Steady Spirit vibe for February the 25th. So, I took these cards after I finished last night's reading, and I went downstairs to edit it. So I was coming back up. I don't know, about an hour ago anyway. And when I came back into this room, I heard a song playing in my mind. I know it very well because I was brought up on this band for sure. So the song is from the Police, yeah. I Can't Stand Losing. And I know that song, I have it on my iTunes. I love them. Yeah, I love the Police because this is what I was brought up on. So I'm like, are we using this song? And they're like, yeah. So we're using this sum of Nothing's Been Changed. It is literally the song. Okay, so let's get into it. I guess it's all true what your girlfriend said, that you don't ever want to see me again. I guess you'd call it cowardice, but I'm not prepared to go on like this. I can't stand losing you. I can't see the point in another day when nobody listens to a word I say. But to carry on living doesn't make no sense. I guess this is our last goodbye, and you don't care, so I won't cry, and you'll be sorry when I'm dead. All this guilt will be on your head. I guess you'd call it suicide, but I'm too full to swallow my pride. I was just like, holy fuck, where is this going into? Because like, I wasn't even thinking about the word suicide at the end. When I was writing up here, I was like, it's just like a suicide letter. Like, it's somebody's definitely suicidal there. Well, there's no doubt about it. Like, somebody's definitely suicidal here. Somebody's not going back to them. And they don't care if they're being a coward, but they're not prepared to go on like this. They can't stand losing somebody, or they can't stand losing. So this was where the pride, they don't want to swallow the pride because they've lost, okay, or they've lost a person. They don't see a point in another day when nobody listens to a word I say. So, like, feels like that's upsetting someone here, that nobody wants to listen to them either. So there's a lot of ego going on here. But to carry on living doesn't make no sense. So clearly somebody's not, like, to carry on living doesn't make no sense. Somebody's not in the right frame of mind here. Can't be, like, that just can't be. I guess this is our last goodbye, and you don't care, so I won't cry, and you'll be sorry when I'm dead. All this guilt will be on your head. So, like, there's like emotional blackmail in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'll be sorry when I'm dead, and then you'll be guilty. But what if the person isn't guilty? Do you know what I mean? It's like someone wants someone to feel guilty. They're going to do this just to hurt somebody, to punish someone, to blame someone else, when clearly this person needs some serious help. For sure. Like, you'd call it suicide, but I'm too full to swallow my pride. So someone doesn't want to swallow the pride and get on with it and get help and get over things. They'd rather take their own life just so someone else can have it weighing heavy on their head. Like, that is fucking very disturbed. That's like, come on, that's disturbed. That is fairly fucking disturbed here, okay? Oh, I didn't realise that and I had those cards taken. So, let's get into the cards. The cards we have is the Dark Night of the Soul. So somebody is definitely in a very dark space. And the Dark Night of the Soul is when you really go through something very painful and you have to look at your hurt, your issues, your trauma. There's a lot going on here. Like, that somebody needs to purge. We've got purge at the end, but I don't feel this person is purging. I just feel like they're stuck in the dark place, but are not purging because they want to commit suicide, so that it'll be weighing heavy on somebody else. Like, what kind of mentality is that? That's fucked up because they lost and they can't stand losing. So you take the easy way out and think that people are going to somehow have that guilt in their head. That's what somebody wants, someone to feel guilty here. Like, that is manipulative. And this is someone who's really not in a good space as it is. Because somebody just wants to see them again. They don't see a point in another day because they've lost. And nobody wants to listen to them. I guess this is our last goodbye. So someone, like, oh God. I think somebody is definitely intentional, wants to take their own life here. and because people don't care. So it's like people, you know, like we should care about people that are in this dark space. We really, really should. But is it at the point where someone is just does all this for attention and for people to care and to get their own way and for people to feel guilty and nobody listens to me and me? You know what I mean? Is it this person is desperately crying out for help here, crying out for some sort of attention, not purging? There's a lot of darkness going on with this person. Anyway, we're going to get into it, okay? So the first card that came out was message, and it went in reverse, and I was told to keep it in reverse. It's number 7, so the message is in the reverse. So I do feel like there is bad news coming here. I do feel like there's some sort of communication coming that is not going to be good. But like initially when I took these cards, I actually felt it was got to do with this false person, to be fair. I really genuinely did feel it was got to do with this false person. But you know what, after getting that song and writing that out, it's open to bloody anything, I suppose, okay? We have the main female next, number 2. Why there's bad news coming about a female? So we have the false person, but I really feel these are 2 different energies. But you know what, the false person could be the main female. Just take whatever energy fits for you. We have the journey, and I wouldn't mind, lads, when this card came out, it was the first time in my entire life that I look at this card. Now I'm telling you, it was before I ever got that song, honest to God. When I looked at the journey and I saw all the light, that what I got was somebody's going to transition. I have never ever got that for the journey card, ever. But somebody's about to transition to the spirit world, well, wherever they're transitioning to. But they're transitioning, that is what I got, and I've never got that before for the journey card. So I do feel it's a false person that's in a very dark space, very troubled and dark soul, who is really not in a good way. But like, even like if you try to get into the mindset of the person by what's even written for the lyrics of that song, it's like rather than purge and deal with the pain and the hurt that they're feeling, they want to just transport that into someone else, and other people feel guilty for how they are and how they're choosing to be. This person's not right, like, the mind is gone here. There's a fine line, lads. There's a serious fine line between wanting to be here and not wanting to be here. And that's dark energy. Someone's in a lot of it here and they're not doing any. They're not looking at themselves. They're not healing themselves. They're not purging. They're not doing anything. Just sitting around. How can I hurt other people? Nobody's giving me the attention. Nobody's listening to me. I know. I'll go kill myself. You'll all be guilty. What on earth? The card we have at the end is the Lovers. And see, the Lovers is the choice between 2. And that's really what made me feel about these being 2 separate energies. Because one is like a perfect choice from heaven. The other is a perfect choice from hell. One is toxic, one is really, really positive, one is meant for you. We have doves there, so like that is a card of Gemini. The Lovers is a card of Gemini, so could be doing Gemini, really don't have to be, but there is a perfect choice in love here. Somebody has that perfect choice in love, and maybe that's what somebody did. Somebody's going towards the perfect choice in love, and the false person is this person who can't stand losing. I guess it's true what your girlfriend said, that you don't ever want to see me again. Do you know, like there's a low mentality here. Do you know, there really is, okay? So I am using, I'm still using the Haunted House. They have been saged, okay? We have 9 of Swords, the pre-shuffle, and we have the 6 of Wands. And like when I saw that, and obviously these cards were picked before the song, I was just thinking like, because you know, this card can talk about ego, and that's what I felt like. Somebody was just wanting to be in the spotlight, doing things for attention, creating drama. You got to think the 5 becomes before the 6. Somebody wants to be recognized. Somebody wanted something very much badly. Maybe wants to be famous in the public eye. Their ego was all big about them. They were charging in. They definitely thought they could, I don't know, have something, do something. They had support, I don't know. We have the 9 of Swords, and that's what happens. Somebody's left in that 9 of Swords energy, which is like the dark night of the soul, which is literally like what's in that. Someone's not able to sleep, someone's crying, someone's not able, someone doesn't like losing, and someone's lost her. Somebody's lost. And it's like their ego led them away here. And now they're trapped in that. They're trapped in that mental torture. Because somebody has mental illness here. If somebody is not mentally right, like I don't want to say illness, but they can't be. From that, what I took from that sign, somebody can't be right here. Somebody isn't right. What have we got? We got the King of Swords, so this could be over, or it could be a Gemini, Libra, an Aquarius, masculine energy, doesn't have to be. Oh, we have the Emperor behind this, Aries energy. This is a sad situation. Right, let's get for 2 for message in reverse. So I do get bad news. Well, these had already fallen, or maybe didn't. We'll take that one. The Empress. Taurus energy. There's bad news coming about a Taurus, or about an Empress. Or is there miscommunication with message in reverse? Feels like something's not good. Like it's not good. And the Empress is someone who's very beautiful, someone who's very loving, and someone who is a blessing. And it's someone who brings abundance to anyone's life because they're abundant. They're the ones who can perform miracles and do everything. She's the most powerful woman. She is. She would be the main female. She's the most powerful. Okay, what else for message in reverse? She is the 4 Queens of Wands. She's mastered everything. She is the most powerful. She will always be, like we had the Emperor at the end of the pre-shuffle there. Like, and the Empress and the Emperor belong to each other. Divine masculine, divine feminine, doesn't have to, but they're a power couple. They belong. And then we have a false person here who potentially could be the other lover that somebody doesn't want. And maybe they're a long time away from this person's still hanging on. So one more for message in reverse. One more for message in reverse. One more. Oh, we got one. 7 of Swords. Someone doing something very sneaky and dishonest to an Empress. Talks about sneaking around people's homes, cheating, lying, just being very deceptive, but very sneaky. Very sneaky energy. And I'm not surprised, like, to have the 7 of Swords with that message in reverse. I'm not surprised because the message in reverse is not going to be good. It's not good news. When the 7 of Swords there, it really isn't good news. It's dark, it's deceptive, it's dishonest. There's something going on here around a home or a community where somebody's living here. Potentially, more than likely, the Empress. So at the end, the Knight of Swords. Somebody is going to do something very aggressive here. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius energy. Something like, look, oh my god, look what she's even fucking doing in the card. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at the energy she's putting on a home. Somebody putting energy in a home. Because this talks about the home, sneaking around the home. There's energy going on in the home. That look, the dark rings even on her. Now obviously Knight of Swords, masculine energy, but you know, it's feminine in this card. It's not even up to really genders. It's the energy of somebody being very cold and cunning and deceptive and wants to take something from somebody, wants to take something from the Empress. It's a card of like trickery, deceit, deception, theft. They want to do something or take something from an Empress here. Right, let's get 2 for the main female, please. 2 for the main female for February the 25th. Whoa. Let's see, is it upright or what way? No, it's in reverse, so we'll take it in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. A lot of sadness here. Somebody's very sad over this main female. Somebody's very sad. Somebody is really depressed, down. I want to say down and out. Like really not in a good place. Could be overindulging there or too much drink. Sobbing. Like, you know, if that's this energy down here, because of the main female is Empress, which I had already said, they are the same. Someone is really not happy over this. Empress. They're not happy. They're planning to have or will do something to this Empress, maybe around their home. It's not good anyway with the Seven of Swords and the message. It's not good. All because they're feeling rejected. Because like the Four of Cups talks about, like, you know, being rejected. Third party, a situation not working in. Been really hurt over it. There's someone here who wants to hurt an Empress or do something wrong to an Empress because they're not happy in their own self, in their own life. They're not happy. With Eight of Swords, someone is definitely suffering with a mental illness. There's no doubts about it. Eight of Swords can talk about and arrested as well. Someone's going to get caught for something or get caught up for something. Three of Cups, these third parties. Look at them celebrating there. Somebody's celebrating and other people are just drowning in their emotion. This person's put themselves into this position. Eight of Swords every day of the week. We put ourselves into this position. Nobody else puts us there. We do it to ourselves. If someone has or is putting themselves in this situation, refusing to look at their stuff in the dark night of the soul. We all have dark nights of the souls. But you got to purge it. You got to look at your shit. We got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the male phallic, but like when I look at it that, like, I always think of sex magic. I always think of sex magic because it's a red candle. That's what you use for sex magic. Someone doing sex magic on this male female. Ace of Wands will talk about new passionate beginning, and that's what this person's not happy about. That's what they are upset because this Empress is having a passionate new beginning with their perfect love, which is, we already saw him as the Emperor. They're just a third party that was just toxic. They're not happy about this. Three of Cups, no, not happy about it. Right, journey, Spirit. Let's get two for the journey. Whoa. Eight of Pentacles. When I looked at that journey and I got transitioned into Spirit, now look what this person's doing. This person's doing some sort of a ritual. Now it could be a ritual for money, it could be a ritual for whatever. But if you look down on the left, this is all by her left hand, there's red candles. So someone is doing, like, and I feel like someone has been doing sex magic, doing some sort of magic, doing rituals here, doing craft, using their gift. Maybe using the money to do rituals on people or getting other people to do rituals on them. And that's why people are someone's gonna transition here. As for that, no fucking doubts about it. The world, it's over. It's over. This cycle is over. That is over. It's like a lot of people are looking at this person here. A lot of people are talking about this person. It's almost like they feel they have something valuable in their hand, but they're not looking behind them. It's over. Something is over here. People are going to break free out of this. This is the end of a karmic, of a very tough situation for sure. But it breaks people free to start again. To have that ace, to have any new beginning. One more for the journey, please, Spirit, for February the 25th, please. One more for the journey. Judgment is fucking over. No, it's over. Divine judgment. That's why someone has to, it's their karma. Someone wasn't growing, someone wasn't learning, somebody wasn't fucking changing here. Someone, you know, is basically getting karma for doing some sort of rituals on people. They're transitioning to Spirit. This is where they're going on a journey. Because what they're doing is wrong. What they're doing is wrong. That's twice now we had the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, masculine energy. Who's very strategic here. I can't even see what he's got in his hands. He's got a chest piece, but you can't see it. He's playing a game. Someone's having to be very strategic. It's the end. It's like, that's why I just keep looking at that. It's the end, because they're not listening. They're not answering that call of their soul. They're not growing. They're not changing. The 2 for the false person. That's 3, isn't it? Yeah. 2 for the false person. Please spread. For February 25th. February 25th. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Doesn't have to be masculine, it could be feminine and a masculine energy. But this is someone who's very preoccupied with sex and passion and not committing. Somebody here was probably too much on the sexual side of things, were false, were potentially could have been cheating on someone here. 7 of Swords talked about cheating, a lot of sex, lots. Why do I want to say like a scandal? A sex scandal or something. Somebody who's wearing a mask pretending here. Somebody who's good at pretending. Always good at pretending. We have the Knight of Swords here. 2 Knights is a reunion. So is someone going to be reuniting with a false person, or that's what this false person wants. They want to reunite here with an Emperor that we had at the end. The Emperor belongs to the Empress. Because somebody's doing a sex magic here. Because they're so miserable, look. They're so miserable over this Empress, this male female. They're doing sex magic probably to take the Emperor from the Empress. And they want to, this false person wants to reunite with the Emperor, but it's not going to happen because they're more than likely going to be transitioning because they don't like to lose, and they are losing here. They have lost. I want to say they have lost. Okay, what else for the false person, please? What else for the false person, please? Thank you. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Energy. The King of Pentacles. Like, I feel like someone, like, you know, pretended to be very loving, kind, nurturing, protective, that they care, but they were just a player. The person was just playing people around. Maybe for money, maybe for stability. The 2 of Cups. Right, let's get 2 for the lovers at the end then. Great Spirit for the lovers. For the lovers. Because one of these choices will always be perfect. We had the Emperor and the Emperor, they belong together. One of them is not, and that's the false person here. This fire sign or water sign, feminine energy. That's just a player. It's just like manipulative. I already said manipulative when I wrote out that song, because that's very emotionally manipulation what's really written there. Do you know what I mean? So they are highly manipulative here, but they're just a player. Right, lovers. Lovers for February 25th. Lovers. Lovers. Whoa. Oh my god, we have that card back out again, and it's sideways, so I'm taking it in reverse because it's not upright. It is the Knight of Swords. This is a pathological liar, cruel, evil, demonic, cold, detached, aggressive, mentally all over the place, wanting to fight, at war with himself. You couldn't get any more toxic, which I already said one of these choices, you know, is the Empress, and the other one is the false person. Toxic as fuck. What have we got at the end? With the Fool in reverse. They're going to do something foolish here too. Maybe a lover's connection. Who knows? Quite. One more for the lovers, please. The lovers is the card of Gemini. So we have Taurus, we have Gemini. It's all the major. We all know we have Pisces. We have Libra. Libra, Gemini, and Taurus. Okay, one more for the lovers. It's 3. I'm thinking 3. One more for the lovers. I think. More Taurus energy. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is there for this person. The Hierophant gave an order and an instruction here to this dark person who's doing a lot of wrongdoing. The Eight of Cups. So there's nothing here for somebody, there's no love, there's no emotional fulfillment. It's like, look, they're looking over this house with all the lights there. No, there's life going on inside the house and they have nothing but empty cups and misery all around them. But that's what they've, you know, I feel like this is their karma. We have the Judgment there, that's their karma. And that's the divine, that's the higher power watching the evil stuff that they've been doing. And like, that is your instruction, you've got to go now. And somebody is going on a journey, that's a journey. The journey is there, transitioning, because one of these choices is from heaven, the other one's from hell. And the Empress is not from hell. They're divine. Divine is intervening here and making someone leave and transition to spirit for all they're doing to affect a lover's connection here. With their dirty ass energy, their sneaky, deceptive ways up there. Even with that Seven of Swords, it's disgusting energy. The Ace of Swords was at the end, or the Eight of Cups, so we have the Three of Swords underneath that. It's a painful ending. It's a painful ending. Three of Swords can talk about it, that too. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave that there. But you don't forget to like, share, subscribe, look for private readings all down below. Guys, take care. I will see you in the morning.